Hi there and welcome to another unboxing. I'm Dave Selezen Hughes and thank you for joining us on the channel, and I hope you enjoy this. What we're looking at today is Tiny Epic Galaxies Beyond the Black, which, if you remember, there's a video quite far back in my history that was me reviewing the original Tiny Epic Galaxies after managing to find it in the shops after a long time. But Gableland Games and Scott Almes did another Kickstarter for another game, so an add-on pack for it, or an add-on game for it, called Beyond the Black, and here it is. See if we can focus, please. That'd be nice. Kind of. We're almost there. But yes, it's the deluxe edition, as I bid for on Kickstarter, and it's looking pretty good. So it introduces, as it says on the back there, slightly out of focus as normal, bloody webcams. What is the problem with bloody webcams and focusing? This gets really irritating. It seems to work fine when I start, and then as I do the video it just gets worse and worse. It's irritating. Configure video. Autofocus off. Do my bloody self. Right, so there you go. So, there you go. Introduces pilots, advanced ships, and exploration. So, expands your Epic Galaxy scope by quite a lot. So, it does look like a fun game. As I said, that's probably why I went for and bid for it. But, yeah, so let's open her up.
Bad life.
So, will I refocus back down onto the desk level again? Yes, let's do that. Tiny Epic Galaxies. I shall use back knife to slit this open. Avexa. And there we go. So we've seen the box, let's open it up. La. La. And again, similar to the original Tiny Epic Galaxies set, you have a dice rolling box to stop you losing all of your dice when you roll them off the table because you're far too excitable. We have our expansion rulebook, which details what you need to do with this pack to add it onto your Tiny Epic Galaxies experience. There's that. And a bog load of stuff. Wow, I honestly can't remember half the stuff that was pledged for in this thing, but there's a huge amount of stuff in this box. So we have there we go. Come on, there you go. We have a box thing. I'm going to assume this is for holding cards, because it seems to be card shaped. I'm not actually entirely sure. It looks like it should hold cards in it, like be a display thing or something. I'm not quite sure about that. I'm sure I'll find out where it is at some point. Does the rulebook say? That might actually be a thing to refer to while I'm trying to work out what's in this box. Nope, doesn't seem to say. It may be a holder of some description. What else do we have? We have drones and pilot cards, so let's have a look in that as well. It's all very well packaged. Obviously everything's in little clip block bags. So we have a little bag full of drones. Now those, as you can see, you probably can't see very well because the contrast is too high. Let's change the focus again. There we go. So little drones, I would assume they are. Doesn't actually say. That's interesting. So, I apologise. I've not read any of the rules for this, and I've not played it yet. I've not even played the original game yet. So here we have. So that's obviously those things, and we have. They're the drones. So they are drones. As I said, they are drones. And here's a little bit of instructions that tells you what to do with the damn things. Place the factory card next to the pilot card, and this is the factory card that makes all the drones. Here's your pilot cards. So different types of character. Which were all part of the Kickstarter to specify what the name of them was and what they were like, what the stats were and things like that. You know, there was a lot of different options for them. So that's them. And the drones that go with it. And the drones that go with that as well. So that's pretty cool. I'll seal that back up. Put that back in there. Still no idea what this thing is. Is that off the side? Yeah, it is. This thing. No idea. And in this bag we have the playing pieces. So this is the stuff for the basic game. Oh, I'll put the drone thing back in there. There we go. Shove that in there. Yeah, ships. So we'll have a few different designs of ships. The original ship just had a little kind of rocket ship shapes. Usual stuff. And obviously now we're introducing advanced ships and different ship types. We have different ships that go with it. So there we go. The one design. So new design of ships. Sure you can see the rough idea we've got there. And another new design of ship. If you're into 3D printing, you'll see that the majority of these ship designs are pretty easy to 3D print, and may actually have been 3D printed actually, and then painted, because they do look like they have come either from a mould or from a 3D printer, because it is there is ribbing on it. So yeah, another set of ships there. Very Voyager like that one actually. And another type of ship there. I think all of these kind of board games of this genre kind of take their inspiration from some of the Star Trek designs and that kind of thing. Yeah, let's try and get a clear view of something there. So there's that. And the counters. So some counters there for the system. And of course your disc. Don't eat that. It won't be very well. So that's all that. Here we have stations. Will I open these? I'm not actually going to open these at the minute. I'm just going to show you that top one, because that kind of shows you everything you need to know. So yeah, you have space stations and facilities that you can use to gain resources and improve your gameplay somewhat. I don't know exactly the details. And another pack of cards. So more pilots. I've got a funny feeling that these cards in here, the drones and the extra pilots, are the additional deluxe edition content that was created during the extended pledge rewards. So the stretch goals on the Kickstarter. Got a feeling that's all the stretch goal stuff. And these are your key, your core game cards. So you've got pilots in there, and you've got your different types of cards. I'm not going to open that just yet. I'm not going to open that on stream. I would rather open this when we're actually going to do something with it. So if I ever get to the stage where I play the game, then fine. Oh, you know what? Bollocks to it. It's a review, it's the internet, I've got to give you something to watch, or you won't watch the damn videos, will you? Come on. Don't want to do back knife on this because it's quite tightly locked. Might damage the cards. So, here we go. Yeah, static. So, if you've seen the original video, you'll see that a lot of this stuff I think is pretty much the same as it was in the original game. So your different styles of card, secret missions. Ooh. Excuse me. So you got your secret missions. You've got your basic ordinary cards, which you use for playing the game. And you've got a lot of pilots. Okay, so let's split them up into pilots and the Epic Galaxies cards and the secret missions. So the secret missions, so you've got, this is what your objectives are in the game, and they give you different rewards for each achievement for these missions, so that helps you achieve victory in the game. Your Epic Galaxy cards, so essentially these are your, believe, your galaxy locations. So this is where you can, this is your territories that you can use in the game. Each of these that you own gives you a special skill, as you can see by the description there. So yeah, that's much the same as what was in the original game. I think these are as well, the secret missions. And of course the pilots, so a lot of different people. So these don't have actual names, so these are your default generic pilots, each with their own type of ship that they are best at. Let's hold that a bit closer to the camera for you. So yeah, as I've said before, quite a lot of nice artwork on these. So yeah, each has a what looks like an archetype of some type. So yeah, that's your pilot. So that's the expansion to the game. I don't know what the rules are, so I'm not even going to go into that. But the quantity of stuff that's in the box is, and the stuff that's here is very good quality. I mean, these cards are quite sturdy. They're good trading card kind of quality. The artwork and the printing is sharp and easy to read, and very nice, very nicely done. They're kind of semi-gloss laminated, so they're not overly shiny, as you can see from the picture on there. So they're good. They slide quite well. They're easy to hold. They're not sticky or anything like that. Very well registered, and very like these. To give you a bit of a review of these feel like, as I said, they feel like they've been 3D printed. They look like they've been 3D printed, but they are sturdy and well shaped. There's no flash on them or anything like that. There's no bits missing. There's no broken bits, and a good job has been made producing these. I think they look very, very good. Yeah, I like them. That's all my ships. And here we have, I think, game mats. So yeah, you have your different boards for that. So different ship types have their own slots on there, their own class. Interestingly, that's quite nice because they've called that Intrepid, the one in the corner there. So whichever one, that one is the Intrepid, which if I remember right, I mean that's the one that I said looks slightly like Voyager from Star Trek, and Voyager was Intrepid class. So that's obviously quite a kickback to the Star Trek, a bit of a homage to Star Trek there. Which I like. I think if I remember right, I seem to remember a story that this game originally was developed as part of a kind of Star Trek tie-in game by somebody, but obviously because it was a franchise and you couldn't do it when they started marketing it, when Scott Allen started marketing it, he went off the Star Trek idea and moved on. So yeah, lots and lots of different things to play with there. Each of these things has multi-purpose on it. You know, there's loads of different. The content in this game is amazing. I said the same for Tiny Epic Galaxies, the original version, and I'll say the same for this one. There is so much content here. There are so many things. Sorry, in the game, and the quality of it is fantastic. The production level is great. I think they're very, very good games. Ugh. So again, as I said, I'm not going to open this one. I'm going to leave that sealed for the sake of sanity. Right, and there's one more thing to look at. One day I'll find out what this is. I have no idea, still. Nothing has told me what it is. I'll have to look at the book and review everything that's in it. So I'm going to pop that back in there. Pop that back in there. Pop that on top, because I've not packaged it up very well again. That's all going to pop straight back out again. But the other thing is the additional pledge reward stretch goal, which was satellites and super weapons, which as you can see comes with its own set of stuff. Now this came packaged separately from the game itself, it wasn't actually in the box, but within here you have, if you can get it out, so you have your counters. One of those is satellites and one of those is super weapons, I would assume, or there's counters for various reasons. And then you have the little instruction pack for what to do with them. So yeah, I was right. The ones with the little cross that look like a space station, the ones with the hole in the middle, that's the satellites, and the super weapons are the filled dots. And there's your instructions for how to use them. That's how I knew, because it told me. Yeah, so there you go. Not much to that, but then there's not much to add to it. And there's your cards that show you how they work. So if I show you that, there's a satellite, Chaos Star, Terminus X, and so on. So yeah, again, a little pack that goes on top of the main game, gives you additional things to do. So as I say, that's a pretty good set of stuff right there. Not bad at all. I can't remember the price. I think it's about 20 to 30 quid for the set. Very much worth it. As I say, I've not even had a chance to play the original game myself, but from what I've heard, everyone likes this game. It's a lot of fun to play, and it's an amazing experience. So very well put together, very good rule set, very much fun. It'll keep you going at conventions or gaming centres or wherever you like to play this stuff. Yeah, so I'm going to stop waffling now and say, if you like this sort of strategic fleet building game, then you'll love Tiny Epic Galaxies. So give it a go. Thanks for watching. I'm Dave Hughes. If you liked the video and you want to see more of this kind of stuff, then like and kind of share this stuff. And if you have a comment to make, then you know where to stick it. In the comments page, nothing else. I wasn't being rude. Thanks for watching and take care of yourself. Cheerio!